Evening and thanks for joining us. It was such a secret, it said even the Queen didn't find out until today. Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, is expecting the couple's first child. Almost as soon as she and Prince William married, the watch was on her waistline. Now the news is reverberating right around the world, from cheeky headlines to more sober and joyful ones. But the news is tempered by the fact the Duchess has been admitted to the hospital as a precaution. It's very early in her pregnancy and she's suffering from acute morning sickness. Our foreign editor, Stuart Greer, is outside the hospital tonight. Stuart?
Good evening, Donna. Well, Prince William spent hours by Catherine's bedside after rushing her to this London hospital, and when he left, he made no comment. Now, as you mentioned, there's been speculation going on for weeks, even months, about the possibility of a royal baby, and when the news finally came, it was sudden. Prince William emerged from hospital where his wife, Catherine, is being treated for acute morning sickness. That, and a statement from the palace, confirmed the rumors that have been swirling around Britain for weeks. The Duchess of Cambridge is pregnant.
But that's fantastic news, isn't it? Congratulations.
I think this has just kind of put a real cherry on the top in terms of Christmas and, you know, just heading into 2013. It gives us something really exciting to look forward to.
Less than 12 weeks pregnant, Catherine was driven to hospital by William from her parents' house in the countryside. The 30-year-old Duchess is expected to be treated over several days, and with the news likely to get out, the palace made the announcement early. While rare, severe morning sickness should not affect the baby and is treated by rehydration through an IV drip. On Friday, in her last public appearance, Catherine looked fit and healthy, seen here playing field hockey in high heels on a visit to her old school. Both she and Prince William, along with their families, are said to be delighted. And so too is Britain.
I'm sure they'll make absolutely brilliant parents, and I'm sure everyone around the country will be celebrating with them tonight.
Were you tipped off? Did you know before the rest of us?
I got a little note, came into a meeting I was having, and I found it quite difficult to keep it to myself. But I was, but not in any great advance of anyone else.
Ever since the royal wedding a year and a half ago, Britain has been waiting impatiently for signs of a royal heir. And in the last weeks, there were some tantalizing clues. William here receiving this baby gift, Catherine's new hairstyle, and possibly cradling her belly. When the couple announced their engagement 2 years ago, it was clear they wanted a family.
Do you want lots of children? See what comes? What's your...
I think we'll take it one step at a time. We'll sort of get over the marriage thing first and then maybe look at the kids. But obviously, you know, we want a family, so, you know, we'll have to start thinking about that.
Now, Donna, because it's such an early pregnancy, none of the members of the royal family were told about this until today, including the Queen, and Harry, who's in Afghanistan, only found out by email. Donna.
Yeah, and Stuart, I guess news of her pregnancy wouldn't normally be released this early, but they were forced to go public when she went to the hospital. Has there been any official word tonight on how she's doing?
Well, officially, they say she's just resting and that she'll need to rest for several days. But we know these symptoms aren't very pleasant. She's unable to eat or drink, and she'll have to stay on that drip for some time to restore those lost fluids. Now, this condition only affects about 2% of pregnant women in their first trimester. And interestingly enough, Donna, it could also be a sign that the woman is pregnant with twins.
Something else to fuel speculation. Stuart, thanks. And with me now from London is Neil Sean, reporter and royal watcher. Hi there, Neil.
Good evening. How are you?
Good. So the wait is finally over. This news seems to have taken everyone, including royal watchers, by surprise.
Well, I'm glad you said that because we're ecstatic here in London tonight. You know, finally this news has come out. I think there was a bit of a clue, though, just over a week ago when the Duke and Duchess were on walkabout in Cambridge, of all places. And if you saw that footage, a member of the public actually produced a nice little baby grow to Prince William and said, oh, you know, please take this. He seemed really thrilled. And when you look at the footage, she goes a little embarrassed, like she knows something, like girls do.
Yeah, maybe that was a big clue. But this is a reminder, I guess, that no matter how modern a couple William and Kate are, a big part of her job is to produce an heir and a spare, just like Diana did. But it doesn't have to be a boy this time. Tell us about that.
Well, it's an interesting, real sort of change in the succession to the throne because last year there was this brand new law brought through by our government basically stating that, you know, in previous royal times, of course, if the sort of royal couple had a girl, that wasn't a natural accession to the throne. It was always the boy. Now, whichever sort of sex that William and Kate get, they will be the third in line to the throne. So that sort of shoves Prince Harry down the pecking order somewhat. And I think a really interesting time, in fact. You know, it's historical, actually.
It is. It is some progress for women in the monarchy, and all the speculation. It's rampant already. What will she have? You know, what maternity clothes will she wear? What will the name be? Do you think this will be the most watched pregnancy in modern times?
Well, you know, it's like their wedding, isn't it? You know, it was the most watched royal wedding ever. And that's really partly thanks to the fact that we live in this world of social media, of Facebook, Twitter, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think look out definitely for the fashions of Catherine. Now she's in maternity wear. Whatever she's wearing, all new mums will be wearing. They'll be copying her hairstyle. I predict a shorter haircut too, girls, because it always happens with mums. They just don't have the time to do the hair. But yeah, definitely, possibly the most watched arrival of 2013 for sure.
All right, Neil Sean in London, thank you so much.
Pleasure, thank you.